Alright guys, so what's happened with me lately is a lot of stuff. So this is kind of like a come to Jesus video. I just got to put out what's been going on for myself so that I can, I don't know, forgive myself, I guess. So I quit working out really. I mean, I haven't worked out in like 2 months. And I think, honestly, I attribute that to vaping. Like, I know that sounds ridiculous, but I seem to be just lethargic and want to do nothing but kind of sit around and chill when I'm vaping. So I did get addicted to nicotine while vaping, and so I'm trying to lower that. I've got it down to the lowest nicotine possible, and I really want to phase vaping out completely. So I think that that's been a hindrance to my fitness goals, and so I'm not going to keep things that are a hindrance to my fitness goals. On a positive note, the main reason I wanted to make this video was because I broke a stall again effortlessly. Like I've not been working out. So it wasn't that, it wasn't biking. What it was eating. So I don't really know exactly how many calories I was eating before. Enema bag's always in the background shot. I don't know, but I would guesstimate it's about 1,200 to 1,300 calories a day is what I normally was taking in. And since I've stopped vaping as much, I used to vape all day. Like I would vape every morning, on the way to work, at lunch, any breaks I had between, as soon as I got home, on the way home, and usually throughout the night. So I was vaping all the time. So I've turned it into intermittent vaping. I'm not vaping all the time. I vape like once every 2 hours maybe, and it's just for a little bit to get the nicotine, and then I quit. So I'm not just sitting here vape. So my appetite's gone up. Since I've started doing that in the past week, I've started to eat more. It's not always good. I've been buying bags of chips. I try to make them whole grain chips and not just Doritos. Small Pringles, the small Pringles can you get from the convenience store, I've been grabbing those every now and then. I'm not prepared. I need to take healthy snacks to work with me so that I always have something that's healthy to snack on, like preferably bananas. I'll probably do bananas. But my meals are still pretty consistent though. It's like 2 eggs for breakfast, 2 eggs for lunch, a can of tuna or a can of sardines for dinner, and peanuts and cheese in between. So I'm still doing that pretty consistently. But I broke a stall from about 210, 211, 212 is where I've been sitting for months. And I'm 206 as of this morning. So that's really significant when you get down to, within your last 30 to 40 pounds to lose. 5 pounds, 4 pounds, that's a big jump. So and I've been drinking more water, by the way. I've noticed that I want to drink more. I've actually added soft drinks to my day. I know all of this sounds ridiculous, but it's not, it's just calories. The thing is I've put more calories in, and I know that your body goes through a starvation feeling where it thinks you're starving because you don't get enough calories. And it'll hold on. It's very, very, very resistant to lose fat. And now that I'm giving myself more calories, I've started dropping weight. So I also am phasing out vaping, and I'm going to increase my physical activity back again. I play Pokemon Go, so I walk a lot now. Not a ton, but just I walk a little bit. I'll go to places and I'll park, and then I'll go walk around a little bit and catch some Pokemon. So that always helps too, even if you're just walking, just barely walking a little bit. It's more than the time you'd be sitting on the couch. So I wanted to give another physical shot of what I look like now, and maybe even a quick hernia update. So I'm still slimming down. Let me switch the camera angle. Okay, yeah, I'm still slimming down. I've still got this really stubborn belly fat that's going to be probably the last thing to go. But my arms still look pretty muscular, nothing fancy, but my profile's not that bad. I got to work on my posture. I do this a lot. I lean forward. I started working on my posture. My profile's not that bad. As far as my surgery, you can see that it looks so much better. I don't have that rash anymore. This is one of the big ones here. This is my old scar actually from my stomach VSG surgery, and that still looks like a asshole, but it's a scar from where he went in. He went in like this. It was one of the spots from my VSG surgery. He actually went in right here for this recent hernia repair. Scar, Scar. All these were the recent ones. Even that was the big one. That's where he went in with the big tools and staple gun and whatever the hell it is they use, mesh stuff. Look at it. You can still see that line. That's all from that rash that I had, and apparently I have allergic reaction to chloroprep. But anyways, that's what I look like now. I've started walking a little bit. I play Pokemon Go. I'm down to 206. I'm almost at the fabled Wonderland whenever you're under 200 pounds. So, there's my update. My big advice is, if you're stuck in a stall for a month, increase your calories and increase your water. My water's gone up a little bit. I'd say maybe an extra glass a day from what I was drinking. And I've definitely, if I had to guesstimate how many calories I've gone up, I've probably gone up 300 more calories a day. I'm probably in the 1600 calorie range now. And I mean, if you want to be active, you're going to have it anyways to support that activity. It's not just all starvation. So there you go. I hope you guys are having a great week. Like, share, subscribe, and all that fancy stuff.